A skyscraper skirting through clouds, bridges stretching across raging rivers, tunnels diving deep beneath the earth. This is why many of us choose civil engineering. But here is the uncomfortable truth. We are still trying to build the future using outdated drawings, flat 2D plans, and methods that belong to another era. Think about it. We are creating complex 3D structures from 2D lines on paper, like building a Lego castle using a crayon sketch. And as a civil engineering student, that realization hit me hard. Because if I graduate with only old school knowledge, I am stepping into a job market that has already moved on. That's why I made a decision. I am learning BIM, building information modeling. And trust me, this is not just another software skill. This changes everything. Let's clear one big myth right now. BIM is not just Revit. It's not just ArchiCAD. And it's definitely not fancy 3D drawings. BIM is a process, a way of thinking. Old school CAD, you draw lines, change one thing, and suddenly you are updating plans, sections, elevations manually again and again. Painful, slow, error prone. But BIM? In BIM, you don't draw lines. You build intelligent objects. A window is not just a rectangle. It knows its material, its cost, its thermal performance. Change it once and the entire model operates automatically. No mismatch, no confusion. This is not drafting anymore. This is data-driven construction. Let me tell you about one of the biggest problems in construction: clashes. Architect designs a wall, a structural engineer adds a beam, MEP engineer runs a duct. Nobody talks, then reality hits. The duct goes straight through the beam. On site, that's when panic starts. Delays, extra cost, blame games. But BIM changes this completely. Before construction even begins, we run clash detection. The software highlights conflicts instantly. Problems that would cost weeks on site get fixed in minutes on a screen. As a student, learning this early means one thing: I solve problems before they become disasters. That's power. Now, here is where BIM becomes dangerous in a good way. 4D BIM? Time. You don't just see the building. You see how it gets built. Day by day, sequence by sequence, construction planning becomes visual. Delays becomes predictable, and then 5D BIM. Cost. This one blew my mind. Every element knows its cost. Change a wall, the budget updates. Move a beam, material quantities adjust instantly. No guesswork, no surprises. This is where civil engineers stop being drawing guys and starts becoming decision makers. Here is the reality no one tells students clearly. BIM is no longer optional. Governments across the world already require BIM for major projects. Companies want engineers who understand digital construction, and salaries reflect that. BIM professionals earn more, get better opportunities, work on bigger, smarter projects. I don't want to play catch up after graduation. I want to be ready. Learning BIM now is how I future proof my career. Let me be honest, my college syllabus is still stuck in the past. So I took responsibility. I started learning on my own. Student licenses, free resources, YouTube tutorials. I converted my 2D assignments into 3D models. I failed. I struggled. I fixed errors again and again. But then, that moment, when quantities auto-generate, when schedules align, when the model actually makes sense, that feeling worth it. If you are a student, start now. Even 1 hour a day is enough. Civil engineering has always been about using nature wisely to build for humanity. Today, the most powerful resource we have is data. The BIM is how we use it. If you are a student feeling underprepared or a professional thinking about upgrading your skills, you are not late. You are right on time. Drop a comment, tell me where you are learning from or what's stopping you from starting. Like the video if this helped you, subscribe for real engineering talk, and remember, the future is not drawn, it's modeled.